What's up guys, it's J&A Exotics and welcome back. Shake my hand. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. So you want an exotic pet, but you don't want your typical bearded dragon or crested gecko? I'm going to talk about 5 species that I personally believe are great for all level experienced keepers. All the species on this list are going to require daily maintenance, but it's nothing crazy. One more thing, this video is not a care guide for these animals, so before you go and purchase one, please do your research. Hey, before we begin, if you guys want to support the channel, smash that subscribe button. I'll also post my channel link right around here for you guys to watch more content if you'd like. Thank you. First up on the list is a personal favorite of mine, the emerald tree skink. Emerald tree skinks are super intelligent, hardy, and they're very personable. As a matter of fact, I never owned reptiles whose personalities are like theirs. They're also very active and they're fun to watch in their enclosures. They're going to require full spectrum lighting and a taller tank because they are an arboreal species. Emerald tree skinks are going to require a warm, humid environment with branches to climb on. Their diets are simple, consisting of a variety of small insects. They can be offered Pangea as a treat, but it's not a staple of their diet. Tree skinks also stay a manageable size, and they don't require a large portion of your house. They're moderately fast, but they tolerate handling very well once they trust you. Emerald tree skinks are also not that expensive, with individuals costing anywhere from $75 to $100. Number 2 on our list has to be one of the most recognizable amphibians in the world. It's the red-eyed tree frog. Now, red-eyed tree frogs are absolutely amazing looking, and they almost don't even look real. Their insane color patterns make them look like they're made out of Play-Doh. Now, these guys are a nocturnal species, so they're going to be active at night. Watching them explore and hunt inside their enclosures is truly a sight to see. They use their keen eyesight to lock onto their prey, and they leap across the enclosure to catch the insects. They actually shut their eyes and push them into the back of their head to help them swallow. You can feed these guys a simple diet of small insects. Red-eyed tree frogs like a warm, humid environment. Their enclosures are also going to be a manageable size. An 18 by 18 by 24 tank can house several adult frogs. Just be sure to have a large water bowl and branches and leaves for them to climb on. Red-eyed tree frogs don't tolerate handling very well, and like all amphibians, they can absorb toxins through their skin, so it's best to keep them as a display pet. These guys usually range from $50 to $60 a piece. Dendrobates leucomelis or bumblebee dart frogs take number 3 on the list. Many people think that owning dart frogs is difficult and it requires way too much work, but the truth is, owning the species isn't difficult at all. Dendrobates leucomelis are a hardy, bold, active species of dart frog, and they're constantly out and about. Every time I open their enclosure's doors, they hop up to the front and check out what's going on. This beautiful black and yellow frog's diet will consist of flightless fruit flies, and when they get older, they can even eat quarter-inch crickets. You may be hesitant to buy lukes because that means you have to cultivate fruit flies, but it's honestly a breeze. Websites like Josh's Frogs carry all the supplies you need, and they even have a help desk if you have any questions. Dendrobates leucomelis have an amazing call. The species does not require a large enclosure, and they do well housed in groups. Just be sure to have plants and hides in their enclosures. Again, like all amphibians, I wouldn't recommend handling them. Dendrobates leucomelis are usually priced around $50. Taking number 4 on our list are yellow-spotted salamanders. This hardy, slow, nocturnal species is fantastic to work with. Their little faces always look like they're smiling at you. Like their name suggests, these guys have little yellow spots all over their bodies. They are a mole species, which means they burrow and they spend a lot of their time underground. When they do come out, it's interesting to watch them navigate their enclosures. And if you finally get to watch them eat, it's incredible. They strike, opening their mouths and suck their prey right in. Yellow-spotted salamanders will eat a diet of small insects. You'll also be able to keep these guys in a smaller enclosure. A thick substrate layer will be needed, as well as leaves and branches for them to hide underneath. Room temperatures will do just fine for these guys. You can find them on sale for around $30. Finally, number 5 on this list is probably the most controversial pet on here. It's the green keel-bellied lizard. These guys are intelligent, beautiful, and extremely acrobatic. Their bluish-green coloration is simply amazing. Green keel lizards are a diurnal, arboreal species. When it comes to their enclosure size, they're going to require an 18 by 18 by 24 enclosure, but bigger is better if you guys have the room for it. Watching this species eat is truly a sight. You can watch them chase down their prey, or you can try to tongue feed them. I've been tongue feeding mine to try to build a relationship. As far as handling goes, these guys have been known to be very shy, but people have tamed them down and they socialize with them. It all depends on how much work you put into it. I wasn't planning on handling mine, and he decided to jump onto my arm one day. He's done this a few times since. Just be careful because these guys are pretty quick. The typical price range for a green keel-bellied lizard is around $100. So there you guys have it. That's my list of 5 alternative reptiles and amphibians for beginners. If you do your research, set up the enclosure properly, and take care of these guys exactly how you're supposed to, then you're going to have no issue keeping any of these species on the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, I'll post that right around here. And if you just want to watch more content, I'll post that right around here. Thank you.